What's good, sports family? Breaking news in the New England Patriots organization. They're going to be letting go of Stefon Diggs when the new league year begins. So let's get started. So why is they letting him go? Well, first one is financial salary cap reason. The Patriots are releasing Diggs before the new league year begins so they can avoid $6 million roster bonus becoming guaranteed later on this month. By cutting him, New England saves about $16.8 million in salary cap space for the 2026 season. This gives them more flexibility to sign other players, including potential upgrades at wide receiver. Second reason why, contract and age consideration. So Diggs signed a 3-year, $69 million deal last offseason, but he'll be 32 years old heading into the 2026 season and had a massive cap number attached to that contract. Teams often move on from big veteran contracts, so they when they need roster flexibility, especially if they feel that they can relocate that money elsewhere on the team. And then veteran receivers in their 30s typically decline eventually, and teams weigh that risk against the cost of keeping them, even if they, were productive. Now, next one would be relative playoff contract values. Although Diggs had a strong regular season with 1,013 receiving yards, and some analysts pointed out his production dipped in the postseason, and teams might view long-term value differently than regular season stats. Last but not least, off-the-field issues, contacts, not official reasons. Diggs faced legal issues in the late 2025 involving charges of, battery and all. Though he denied allegations, and Patriots pretty much supported him during the time, while the team hasn't publicly, tied his release to these matters. And then, pretty much I'm going to give you his regular season plus his postseason stats. So regular season, 85 receptions led the team, 1,013 receiving yards over the 1,000-yard mark, 4 receiving touchdowns, 104 targets, highest on the team. He became the first Patriot to reach 1,000 yards since Julian Edelman in 2019. And then postseason, in the playoffs, he had 14 receptions, 110 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown. Helped New England reach the Super Bowl, although his playoff production was modest compared to the regular season. Now, these are the teams that are most likely going to be interested in Diggs. So first up, as many of you guys know, as he was on the team before, the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, a reunion with the former team makes sense. They lost his production after trading him years earlier, and they lacked a true wide receiver one since. Diggs had rapport with their system. Diggs had rapport with their system and could help a playoff contending. Second team will be the Denver Broncos. Denver could pair alongside with Cortland Sutton and give Bo Nix an experienced savvy veteran as another weapon for a rebuilding offense. Third one, the Pittsburgh Steelers. This would be pretty nice. The Steelers receiving room isn't elite, and Diggs would intentionally elevate them to an ex-receiver alongside DK Metcalf. A veteran like Diggs could also mentor young pass catchers. So those are the main 3 teams that would be mainly on Diggs that would definitely want him. But there's other teams might be involved. The Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns, and it might be some other teams, maybe Miami Dolphins, who knows? Tyreek Hill's not there anymore, pretty much, so who really knows where Diggs is going to go? There's a lot of teams who are interested in him, mainly the ones who's more likely playoff team caliber. I'm not saying the Browns and the Cowboys are a playoff team, since they make it, but you never know. I think if you see a true wide receiver one getting cut from a team, everybody wants them, no matter if you're bad or good. Now, what do you think maybe the Patriots bring him back to a different deal? No, because like I have right here, the reason why is because they're trying to save money. The roster spot, they want to put the money somewhere else. And then there was something on the field, off the field issues with teammates, and also with his ex-girlfriend Cardi B. So I haven't seen nobody saying, I want him back. It seems very quiet. So it's more than likely he's not going to come back to the Patriots. Now, I'm going to say this. The teams I can see him definitely go to is the Bills and the Broncos. Those are the 2 teams I can see because Bills reunion with Josh Allen. They need a wide receiver badly. They don't have really any good ones. And then you got Cortland Sutton for the Broncos, and then some guys here and there, but it's always Sutton. It's not nobody else who gets the ball. So you want another wide receiver with Sutton, to definitely upgrade the offense in the wide receiver position. Other teams, I mean, I can consider Steelers, but the Browns, Cowboys, Vikings, maybe. I mean, like I said, the only two teams that are much more better are the Broncos and the Bills. Everyone else is just, it would be nice. It would be nice. But those are the two perfect teams I can see him be on. Now, is this a good move or a bad move for the Patriots to move on from him? I think this is a good move. He was toxic in a way. He was always, something about him. He's very talented, but his just personality is too much. It's too much. But he's a very talented player. I'll give him that. So I think it's a good move, not only saving money, but just the chemistry in the locker room. I feel like it's not going to be oh my God, you're losing Stefon Diggs, not going to the playoffs again. No. The head coach, very good. Quarterback, very good. I think the Patriots will be fine without him. No worries about that. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Do you think this is a good move, bad move, the Patriots move on from him? And which team do you think Stefon Diggs is going to be going to? Let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video.